Coverage you can count on continues with all you need to know.
A traffic alert for Terre Haute drivers today. Starting at 8 o'clock this morning, Joink will be closing the intersection of Fruit Ridge and Holman. It'll be closed until 5 o'clock today for the installation of fiber optics.
A woman is in critical condition this morning after a hit-and-run crash. According to the Terre Haute Police Department, the crash happened around 12:30 Sunday morning. They say a driver hit a woman at 12th and Lockport Streets in Terre Haute. Police say the driver left the scene before police got there. They say the victim was flown to an Indianapolis hospital. Anyone with information is asked to call or text THPD investigators at 812-538-3766.
Dr. Anthony Fauci says some 100 million unvaccinated Americans are the ones that are causing the latest outbreak of COVID-19. This summer, the U.S. is seeing a sharp rise in new cases and hospitalizations. That's as the more contagious Delta variant spreads. The CDC says nearly half of the U.S. population is fully vaccinated.
And a reminder for Illinois residents, the state says it is fully adopting CDC masking recommendations. Illinois is requiring face coverings in all state facilities regardless of vaccination status. The state also recommends people wear masks indoors in high-risk areas and in K-12 schools. State health officials say the majority of counties are experiencing substantial COVID-19 transmission.
Senators unveiled a nearly $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure package on Capitol Hill late Sunday. The legislation is nearly 3,000 pages long and it comes after days of work. It's expected to spark lengthy debate before it comes up for a vote. Now here's a live look at the CBS This Morning studios.
Among the stories ahead, coming up at around 7:11 Eastern, CBS's Jamie Yukas reports on Laurel Hubbard, who will become the first openly transgender athlete to compete in the Olympics.
And then at 8:16 Eastern Time, American professional surfer Carissa Moore was the first woman to win gold at surfing at the Olympics. Moore joined CBS This Morning to talk about what it meant for her and the sport to finally have an Olympic surfing competition.
That's all straight ahead on CBS This Morning.
It's going to be very nice today. We're in the upper 70s. Watch for patchy fog here for the next hour, hour and a half. Sunny skies are going to take over for the rest of the day. Now tonight we're in the mid 50s. It's going to be a mostly clear night tonight. Cool conditions, just like this morning. Tomorrow morning will be chilly for some. Now our temperatures are going to bounce back tomorrow once again to the upper 70s. So if you can't get outside and enjoy some very nice conditions this afternoon, you have another chance tomorrow. We're still in the 70s. It's going to be very nice. Winds out of the northeast, bringing in a cool breeze. But our 7-day forecast shows temperatures rise each day as we get closer and closer to the weekend. So we're going to start out in the upper 70s both days. But by Wednesday, we're back closer to normal with temperatures above 80 degrees. And mid to upper 80s was where temperatures typically are this part of the year. It usually is much hotter, much more humid early August. But you can see over these next couple of afternoons, humidity is going to be lower. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s. So I want to get out the first part of the week if you're sensitive to the high heat, because we are going to get hot by the end of the day on Friday. We're in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees, and then we're right there next weekend. So planning ahead for next weekend, temperatures in the lower 90s, it looks like right now, and we are going to see a chance of rain return on Sunday. So Saturday is going to be the drier day, but again, if you don't like the heat, I would get out over the work week because temperatures are going to be much more comfortable even later in the work week with temperatures still in the mid to lower 80s. Not going to feel too bad for this time of year especially.
Yeah, well, I just like those low temperatures. I like the idea of finally being open to open the windows up, get a little fresh air circulating in the house. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, Brady, thank you. That is all the time we have for News 10 this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
CBS This Morning starts right now. Have a great day.
For the most local news, every newscast, every day, you can depend on News 10. Coverage you can count on. Trust News 10 this morning. Coverage you can count on.